Grab your cup. You know what an echo is, right? If you're standing at a mountaintop or in canyons and you speak, even just in a regular, normal voice, within a few seconds, your voice will come back at you. You don't really know from which direction. It'll bounce, right? It might come from over here. A couple seconds later, you hear it from over here. And you might hear it at different volumes. So even though you were speaking in a regular voice, it comes back louder, different volumes. An echo is a lot like unhealed wounding in our life. So something happens, usually when we're very young, and we have an experience of that. It causes maybe some emotional pain. It creates a response in us in the way that we think and the way that we interpret what's going on around us. When that is painful and the interpretation is something that works against us, I'm not good enough, people abandon me, I must not be lovable, whatever the interpretation is, it echoes back at us throughout our life. So just like a regular echo, you may never really know when it's going to show up. What's the thing that's going to bring that back up? How loud is it going to show up? Is it going to be just something that is in the background, or is it going to be something that really overcomes what's going on in your life? If you have patterns, in your life that keep repeating, patterns around how successful you feel in what you do and out in the world, or how much abundance, how much wealth you have, or patterns in your relationships. You keep having a relationship or several relationships that leave you feeling certain ways, and you don't like those ways, but that's what always keeps happening. You seem to always pick another version of the same person. If you have patterns like that, or if you have patterns around your own personal behaviors, your health, your wellness, maybe you have health issues that your body cannot get over, that's all echoes of something that's still unhealed in you from your past. You may have a perfect idea about what that is that's unhealed. You may know very well, but you haven't yet been able to really get to the root of it and change it. Or you might not be sure at all what that is. You may be thinking, I don't really have anything significant from my past. And that's because when those things happen, sometimes they don't really occur as any really big deal now, looking back. But in the moment when they happened, they were. I promise you, they were. They caused the younger you to see yourself in a certain way. And that's where the pattern keeps showing up. Because you can only live your life, you can only make your choices, you can only experience the things that are a match for how you believe about yourself, what you believe about yourself, how you see yourself, and how you see the world. And that all got created when you were very young, okay? So I've had people ask me, do I have to change, in order to change my life, do I have to actually take on what happened in the past? You don't have to remember each thing. You don't have to, at least the work that I do and the different modalities that I use, there are definitely ways where you can heal those things without having to go into the memory of it. But if you want to have a different life going forward, you absolutely do need to heal the fallout of that. It's not the event that caused the problem. It's what you decided about yourself. It's what you decided about the world. It's what beliefs got created about what's possible for you. That's what needs to be healed, or you're going to keep having that echo. And you may never know which direction it's coming from. You may never know how loud it's going to be when it hits you, but it's going to keep reverberating throughout your life until you heal it. Have a good day.